Hello. Welcome back to my channel. Dr. Chini is here again, your UK integration consultant. Welcome. I'm glad to have you here. If this is your first time of watching, thank you for watching. Please try to subscribe. If you've always been here and you've already subscribed, thank you so much. Without you, I don't know how this channel will run. So your presence here is very much appreciated. Thank you so much. So in the series, my last series, I've been talking about language shock in the UK. Don't forget about my book, the bestseller book. And the title is Integration Companion for New Arrivals to the UK by Dr. Mrs. Chinyere Okerenta. Like I said, it's not just for new arrivals. Even you who feels that you've settled already, please grab a copy when it's out and give to somebody that you think is still struggling to settle. Okay, so I was talking about language shock the other time. Now let me tell you this. So one day, those early days, I went to the shop to buy something and I saw this lovely shoe. I said, oh, I might as well grab it. So they normally keep on one foot. Yeah. I grabbed it and I went to one of the sales attendants. I said, please, can I have the second leg? And she went, leg? I said, yes, the second leg. She looked around. Maybe she wanted to ask somebody. And I lifted the shoe. I said, the second leg. I said, oh, the second foot. So I should have said foot instead of leg. My dear, where I'm coming from and my growing up environment, we used to say the second leg. The second leg, that's Okwo Kozo. Igbo language, the other leg. So please don't use second leg when you go to buy shoes in the shop. It's second foot. Okay? But even at that, still in that scene, and she said, oh, let me fetch it. I'm like, fetch it? Is it water that you're fetching it? Fetch it is a real good language in the UK. Fetch it means to bring it. Then at work, that was about Lego. At work, then somebody told my colleague, although I've known that word before then, someone told my colleague, she's new. She was new. She said, can you give me a hand? No. Why? So inside her head, she was like, according to her, she was telling me this letter. Because when she said, no, why? I turned and I said, she wants you to help her. So she said, oh, okay. So she now went. So later she was telling me that inside her head, she was like, who is this one that wants me to give her a hand? If I give her my hand, one hand, what will I be using? So why would she be asking me for that? I said, you did well. At least when I explained to you, you went. So, I started with language shock because it's important. Communication is the first tool you need in the UK to communicate, to speak up, to ask, to seek for information. Don't keep quiet. Don't think you know it when you don't even know it. And there's one funny thing. One thing I experienced too. When I'm looking for a place and I will ask somebody on the road, the person will say, oh, you've just passed it. It's the other way. Then you get there. You look, you didn't see her. Then you ask her, oh, you just, so you just see yourself going up and down. It's not now that you can use Google to Google everything, and it will direct you where you're going to. Open your mouth, ask questions, communicate. Don't assume. I've been hammering this in all my videos. Don't assume. Please, open your mouth, ask questions. At work, at home, with your neighborhood, at the GP, everywhere. Ask questions. In school, ask questions. It's better you say you don't know than to assume you know and you make mistake. Colleagues like it when you say, please, can you show me how to do this? I'm not too sure about the process. And in UK, you can't form and work or practice above your competency. Then you're shooting yourself on the foot. Okay? Then finally, remember, my book will be launched soon. On the 28th of February, we are going to close February with the launch of that new book, Integration Companion for New Arrivals to the UK. Remember, you can get it and give to somebody. But you know one thing? My publisher said, "Oh, Chini, I'm happy to be the publisher to this book because a lot of things in it, I've been here for 35 years. I wasn't aware. So grab it, grab your copy and refresh your memory, refresh yourself." Okay? Thanks for coming. See you next time. We will still be talking about my book next time. Bye. Thanks.